subscribe, and ring the bell.
First day breaks bright, and I must build an outdoor kitchen to cook a whole island feast. Hey there, Figo, my new guest from the forest looks ready for a meal. For the first day is a miracle, and the sun is brighter than my broken watch. Wilson, let's build a kitchen where the whole island can feast. If a ship sails past and nobody's rescued, did it even happen? Asking for a very stranded friend. Built a wall today. It keeps nothing out, but it makes the loneliness feel more organized. Storms rolling in. Perfect. Nothing says home like building a wall in the rain and pretending I'm fine. The sun tastes like honey on my tongue for the first day, and I'm cooking for Tina. Wilson, come watch me turn the island into a feast while the world watches. Rain taps the roof like tiny hands waiting for me to finish the kitchen. Mango the snake stares at the fire pit with a gaze that feels almost hungry. Hey there, Suze. You look as ready for the feast as I'm on this for the first day. Let's build that outdoor kitchen so we can cook the whole island for us. It was 100 days ago. I found a small stone and a piece of dried leaf. I tried to make a fire with just them, but the wind kept stealing the sparks. I sat there cold and wet, wondering if I would ever see another sunrise. Then, by pure luck, a piece of driftwood caught the spark, and suddenly the dark was gone. I danced around that tiny flame like a madman, screaming I finally had it. That was the moment I learned that even one small thing can change everything. The tap runs cold and clear while the snow falls around my new kitchen. Pip the cow watches me like she knows I'm finally cooking for us. Ipcarda, flowers! We're practically fancy now. The island's coming up in the world. Snow falls white as sugar on the fresh stone of my watchtower. Z the llama watches me build this home with hopeful eyes. Talking to myself again. Good muses, I always agree with me. For the first day, and the snow tastes like fresh snow. Perfect for that feast we promised. Wilson, imagine if we cooked something that makes the whole island sing. Wilson, if you're not going to help dig this tunnel, at least look impressed. This island hands me sunsets for free and charges me everything in company. For the first day of rain, building a kitchen for a feast only Luna, the wolf, can witness. Wilson, come sit with us while we pretend the storm is just the island's own applause. Some men dream of yachts. I dream of a chair with a back on it. Plan for today. Survive. Build something. Pretend the silence is peaceful. 2 out of 3 isn't bad. The seagulls have started ignoring me. Even the birds out here have standards. Look, Coco, the wind smells like wet moss and hope today. For the first day, and I'm baking the sun over this feast. Hey there, Coco. Your splash reminds me the feast we cooked for the first needs a fire. Every plank I had to carve by hand. This whole place is built on pure stubbornness. Caught myself humming a song I can't name. The island steals my memories one tune at a time. Three rocks, a bit of mud, and sheer spite. That's the secret to island architecture. Hey there, Tiggy. Your snort smells like fresh mud and hope for our feast. For the first day, and the sun tastes like honey on my face. Wilson, your silent grin matches the feast I'm baking in this golden air. Remember the night the tooth broke my spirit? It hurts so bad I thought I'd scream my head off. But then I grabbed the rock and that sharp blade from my parcel. I drove it in with a roar that shook the very ground beneath my boots. Silence followed, heavy and sweet, like honey dripping on the floor. The pain was gone, replaced by a hollow space right in the middle of my tongue. One day I'll sell off this rock. Today is, regrettably, not that day. My stomach just filed a formal complaint about the coconut situation. Rain again. The sky just showing off how much water it has and I don't. I'd trade this whole ocean view for one hot shower and a door that locks. Day 40-something. Built a watchtower to spot rescue ships. Spotted. 0 ships. One very smug seagull. I spent 9 days hauling stones, but on the 8th day the supply ran dry and I had to bargain with Margaret for her sunbathing boulder. She offered me a trade of her shade in exchange for the finest coconuts she could ever find, and she finally agreed when I promised to keep her terrace dry from the salt spray. Now Mama the llama watches from the grass while I hammer the final beams for my outdoor kitchen, ready to cook a feast that might just make a rescue ship stop looking for me. For the first day, and my legs are stuck like two stubborn roots fighting for victory. Wilson, I swear by that silent grin of yours, I'm digging through this dirt with the ferocity of a man escaping the underworld. Found a flat patch of ground and nearly wept. You don't know luxury until you've lived on a slope. With the whole town tonight. From above it almost looks like somebody lives here. Somebody does. That's me. The 41st sun feels like a golden hand resting on my shoulders, pushing the heavy days back. I'll build my outdoor kitchen tonight to feast on this bright, rain-free air. Right, this cottage needs light before nightfall. Can't have my masterpiece looking haunted, Wilson. Another sunrise, another day of talking to a volleyball. Honestly, it's going better than my last job. 2 eagles are circling the storm like they're plotting the world's best breakfast. Wilson, I'll bet they're arguing about whose shadow covers the ripest coconuts. Rain keeps hammering the roof, but my heart sings like a choir in a cathedral. Wilson, you know what? Hey there, Coco. You're the only one who can handle this rain with such a cheerful spirit, Wilson. Made a tower so tall I can almost see my old life from up here. Almost. Hey there, Rocky. The sun feels so good today that my 41st day just turned into a feast. Somewhere out there a kettle is...
Subscribe and ring the bell.